We're up against the French, which French are pretty strong with their cavalry. But I think with the English, I should be able to hold them off. Make some spearmen, perhaps, to help with that as well. Alright, let's do it. So early on, right, the very beginning of the game, it's all about kind of getting the actions of starting the civ up. With the English, it's going to be pretty traditional, right? You get your villagers likely on the food to keep producing more villagers. The town center, which is your starting production building and effectively your home base, is a building that you don't want to have sitting around. You always want to be producing villagers as much as possible, right? And this is something that I need to work on, because there are times, especially when things get busy on the map, where it's easy to forget sometimes, to come back and remember that, oh yeah, that's right, I need to have villagers. And of course, for some reason, right, oh, I forgot to queue up a waypoint, yeah, right, so I usually queue up a waypoint to the trees, which says, hey, once you spawn, immediately go over there and start cutting down that tree. Let's see if there's another sheep over here. Okay, I don't see one. Let's go ahead and drop off those sheep so these villagers have something to do once it's done. Alright, I got a house because otherwise I would get capped, which means my production goes to standstill. Definitely don't want that to happen. Alright, so far so good. Alright, get the sheep here. Perfect. That's a little trick. I don't know if you noticed what I did there, but I queue it up in a way, or I queue up the actions of my scout in a way where, based on where he's coming from, he'll kind of skirt the edge of the town center, so I get it in a way where the position of the scout stops, where roughly the sheep should be where the villagers are gathered. So that minimizes, right, the move time that these villagers need. Alright, let's start working on some more food, and then from the berries I'll pivot some over to get that gold. Now my gold, unfortunately, is forward. I have one in the back, but that's also fairly far away. There's a little opening here, but that also secures some stone in the back. Alright, now that you're here, I do need to build one of these to get the drop off so they're not walking all the way back to town center. Let's go see if we can't find... I feel like I'm missing some of my sheep. Alright, so we got a market here and a pathway. I am probably going to want to send over a villager to start working also on... Okay, let me get this down first. But some walls, right? So, because I can do a fairly good job holding a position, if I could wall off some of the sides to make sure that my opponent isn't doing anything in that direction. Let's also get you guys to work on this. Yeah, because this tree's going to run out, right? And eventually I'm going to have to pivot them over. Alright, so I got 3 villagers. Need at least one more. Okay. I didn't find any more sheep. Alright, I think I am going to put one of those there. And then place one of these here. And I also want to build a dock. No, I have 5 on wood already. I just need to be patient. Dock is 150 actually, shoot. Nice. This is close enough where hopefully the opponent won't catch this. Let's also get you. Alright, I need some houses again. Let's have you work on that. Okay, so 4 on gold is typically enough for me. I'm actually going to be able to upgrade here pretty soon. Which for that, I'm going to send you over this way. Actually, I'm going to send a couple more of you guys over this way. Okay. Let's get this built. Let's also get you to help over there. And then once you guys are all done, I'm going to have you build a dock here. Okay, so we got a relic that's kind of close to where I need that to be. Alright, so far, feeling pretty good. We're getting some more wood. Let's see, do I need anything else from a wood perspective? No, I got 7 over there. That's more than enough. Found the scout, found the town center. This guy's gonna play chase with me. That's cool. Let's also get one of those. And you know what? We're gonna get a second one. Just because I can. He has all the sheep! What the hell? No wonder he's keeping his scout there so I don't try to steal it. Can you do that? I think you can do that. Alright, he hit feudal before me. That's whatever. And I need to see if over here has another bridge. Okay. We're gonna let that thing go. And I want to build a smaller one over here. Yeah, that side looks to be pretty good. Okay, and then let's also get you to... We'll get you to mine over here. Okay, so I need longbowmen, right? So I need actually more wood. Go and get that upgrade because it's cheap. I'm gonna need houses. Let's have you build it over here. Okay, so he built the wall over there. What is this? Oh, that's the... Alright. Alright, no, we're just gonna go scout over here. Okay, we're gonna put this guy over here for the time being. We're gonna keep trying to... oh, no. Oh, you guys did not build the houses when I asked you to. Alright, that is actually gonna be a setback a little bit, because my villagers, right? I'm house capped. I haven't been making villagers for I don't even know how long. Alright, so I'm getting a bunch of wood again. Let's get some gold again. And let's also, in case I do get locked out of building more, let's start working on more scouts. This guy's going to be getting me some stone so I can get better production onto my, or not production, get some defensive positioning, right? These boats are going to start working. Oh, here we go. Crap. Alright, and this is going to be an issue, right? So I should probably be making... Ouch. Thankfully he's attacking the other ones. This is going to be an issue. Alright, bit of a problem, right? So he's bringing out those damn horsemen, which are a problem for me. Yep, okay. Alright, who's idle? You guys are idle. Who else is idle? You guys are still in there for whatever reason. Okay, and then let's get a couple spearmen out as well. Okay, villagers are idle, or not idle, not producing. Okay, I'm gonna need more houses here real soon. Oh shit. Alright, let's see, was that's not my level of production. Okay. So I'm still getting a little cut off on wood. What do I need here? Okay, I'm getting the upgrade for that, so we should be okay there. We'll get the fishing upgrade. Actually, no, sorry, not the fishing upgrade. Let's get the cost upgrade first. Crap. Alright, that's gonna be annoying. So he's doing this hit and run on me, right? The question is... Actually, you know what? These guys should be over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get these guys to just defend over here. Get the wood upgrade so I can get more units. I'm gonna keep producing as many of those as we can. Let's see, food gatherers. Alright, let's get you guys here. We'll leave the scout here as well. Okay. Let's see, now I'm getting cut off on food. So let's actually start sending more of you over here. Actually, I have also way too much. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Let's get some more fishing boats. There's so much wood. Okay. Now I definitely want to get over there at some point and work on some... actually no, let me build these first. But I do want to get to a point where I can work on building more... Why is my brain not working? Oh, a watchtower. That's right. Right, because I want line of sight over here, and I want to be able to gather this this gold. All right, so now that these guys are here, we'll get them healed up, and let's also position you guys over here. Okay, so I'm in H2. I don't know where he's at, but let's see here. I got 2 over there. Let's get a 3rd one over here. So get that, yeah, see, so one is getting me the arrow slits on the towers that I want. Oop, forgot to get wheelbarrow. That's going to help everybody to move a little faster and carry a little bit more. Okay, this position over here looks pretty good. We're going to get a little bit of trade going. Okay. So he's building a watchtower. He doesn't have, he's not going to have the ability to upgrade that immediately. Let's also get the attack upgrade, yeah. I like that idea. Okay. Alright, so those guys are all gathering. And then I'm going to start getting on farms here. Yep, some of them just finished. Alright, a couple of you guys are idle. Oh, that's not in the place I want it. I am going to get housed again here soon, so let's also get you guys. Build one of this a little closer. And then let's get you guys. Get some houses going. Okay. And then let's get you guys over here on gold, just to join that crew. And as soon as I start getting more wood, we're going to start making some rams and really start punishing them.
It shall be timbre this.
Alright, here we go. Alright, definitely gonna need some more wood though. And then age up is at 12. Oh shoot, here we go. Here we go. Do they have upgrades? Nice. Alright, held them off. Let's do it. Okay, and then the rest of you guys that don't have enough, let's have the rest of you start gathering wood. I need way more of that. Okay, where were my other dudes? Let's have you guys come back this way. I'm gonna have actually my scout is gonna be, where are you? I'm gonna keep my scout with the archers. Okay, let's get you guys to work on this. Alright. Gonna get ready to upgrade here pretty soon. Okay, and now that we also have some extra resources, yeah, I just spent all of my resources to get more upgrades instead. I definitely feel like we're going to be stuck fighting here for a little while, so alright, let's get 4 of them. 4 usually seems like a pretty good number. Okay, and while that's happening, right, I'll get my upgrades, and then what else do I need? I also need I need less gold and more. Where else am I gathering gold? Here you are. Need more food. Let's actually get you over here so I can get ready to age up. Alright, this looks good. Nice, very nice. Get a couple of attack boats just in case. I'm pretty sure I win this fight. Oh, too many. Now that you're done also, I think I can get, yep. Alright, town center. Put it over here. Got it. Oh, he surrendered? Nice. GG. You just left right away. All right. Not too shabby. Yeah, see, so those knights, if he actually used them to harass my villagers a bit more, it would have been a bit trickier, but he only attacked from that one crossing, right, that I did not wall off yet. So that at least makes it easier for me to tell, you know, oh, you're coming from this way, right? And then he's making knights, which is not cheap, but they're good, right? So as soon as I saw that he was going knights, I probably should have prepared a couple just in case anyways, right? But we get the spearmen out, and yeah, let's see how I did. This is probably... Okay, so I definitely had the villager advantage. I actually had a significant moment here where I froze up on my production. Right, you can see it's right where the combat was happening. So did get a little distracted here. There's another dip. So a little bit of town center idle time, but not too bad. Military, right? So this is what I'm talking about. Even if I assumed that he was producing out of the two, I destroyed 2 stables, if I recall, and if I assumed that he was producing, right, those units, then the rate that I'm producing is exponential in comparison, right? So that building, the what was it called? Something Council, the one that I was producing the Longbowmen out of. Right, I've already forgotten the name. But that building, producing archers, which already are pretty fast to produce, and being their unique Longbowmen, look at I mean, it's insanely powerful, right? They're cheap, they're quick, and I can make twice as many as you can. And I don't know if you saw, right, but there was this ability where I can put stakes in the ground. So English, just with the Longbowmen, can scout. They can fend off units at range. I probably didn't even have to build the towers. I only built it for line of sight, right? Just so I knew where he was running around, or at least that was the idea. And yeah, once I get the quantity advantage, right? And he never brought out anything other than knights, and I just saw more and more of them. So I just, okay, I'm going to make more spearmen to act as a shield, right? And they're both infantry. So I got the upgrade that allows me to build siege engines in the field. And yeah, pretty much wasn't really concerned after I got, you know, 2, 3, 4 times the number of units that he had. And it was easy for me because I did better with the villagers, which increases my resources, right? So there's a little bit of resource management that's happening here. It goes up and down, I believe, because this is your total research, total count. So at the end, when I was really starting to kick off, getting ready for Castle Age, right, bumps up. I actually never even finished the building for Castle Age, right? So we ended in feudal. Not bad. 20 minutes. Food, somewhere around here is probably when I had, yeah, I think this is when I built the docks, right? And finally got some, several boats out. Drops down because I finished gathering the sheep, which they were standing there idle for a little moment. And then again, once the berries and sheep area started running low. And this must be when I built the farms and then more farms. So yeah, making sense so far. Wood count, pretty consistent, right? It's always been right next to my town center. And I think the only battle moments here where it's kind of dipping down lower is when I was getting a little harassed. So, but actually looking at it, yeah, he had some pretty hard drops too. So yeah, not sure. Stone, I had 1 villager on it. This is when I got the tower upgrades, so that makes sense. And then gold, right? I had a bunch of guys on gold. And then somewhere around here must have been when I did the upgrade for increased gold gain, because it just skyrocketed after that. I'm actually a little surprised. Oh, you know what? Traders. That's what it was. I built 3 traders. Market wasn't, you know, it was only, what, maybe a quarter of the map away, maybe a little less than that. So somewhere around here is probably where the traders started kicking in. So yeah, pretty good. All right. Yeah, this area here where he started to fight. If he kept that up, you can see, right? I got distracted. Those knights early on, especially before I have the ability to mass up a counter force, because I started with the archers just because they're way more flexible, cheaper, faster, right? Was a little bit late for the barracks, which I should have expected to, need to build spearmen. So that was my mistake here. But yeah, this area, right, when I was transitioning to feudal is, once I hit feudal, it was done. Once I started getting the archers, it was done. Actually, wait a minute. What? Oh, this is when the scout was getting attacked. This is before he even hit feudal, so this is way too early. Okay, so it was really just a brief moment, and then you can see how much it just jumps up when I hit feudal. All right, stats. How do we do here? Topped off. Perfect. He killed more. Really? Because what? We got some villagers in here. Probably I had to sacrifice some of my archers, but again, they're cheap. They build fast. I don't even need to build archery ranges if I have that building. It's ridiculous. So, and then I get just the early siege, and it's, again, it seems pretty bread and butter for them to be able to push hard, which is funny because English, right? The play style, it was fairly defensive, but it's just that slow push forward. It's just like they keep coming inch by inch by inch, and it's hard to stop. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I did build the towers for another reason. It's for that network of castles bonus that gives me that attack speed boost, which really, really helps, right? And it's a pretty large radius, and the fact that I can just build a tower out there. The whole idea behind the network of castles, I thought, was, it's a network, but if you can just, get a radius around a building, then fine, I'll take it. All right. Yeah, he didn't even gather stone very much either, which, again, I'm pretty sure I only had the one villager, so maybe he had two? Maybe he swapped one on and off or started later than I did. I don't know. Technology. This is something that I always thought was interesting, is that they have timed age 2, right? You start in the Dark Age, go to Feudal Age, age 2, go to Castle Age, age 3, and then for some reason they decided to exclude the 4th Age, which is Imperial, which, I mean, I suppose to be fair, if you don't reach it, there's no point of putting it, but I have games where I've played to Feudal or Imperial, and they just decided to leave it out. It's a bit unusual, but... and then relics. Oh, I totally forgot about the relics, but oh, you know what? Doesn't matter, because English can't build the monastery until Castle Age anyways. Oh, you know what? This is a big difference. This is why I was able to mass as many units as I did. So my idle time, 18 seconds. I'd say that's fairly good. Yeah, this is a problem for me to be 20 up only on a single town center, right? Because I wasn't going to get a second town center until age 3 in my case. That definitely caused a huge advantage for me. So, all right. We'll see how it goes once I start going up against opponents that beat me in villager count, because that is when the real challenge begins, because, right, they can sustain a better supply line for their military and technology growth. So, cool. First game's a win.